Hi, my name is Christy Hoekstra, and today I'm going to show you how to use a new Web 2.0 tool called Socrative. Socrative is an online quizzing site that allows teachers to create quizzes and polling questions to engage their students in their learning. The students use smart devices such as tablets, iPhones, or laptops to answer questions and then receive instant feedback. It's a great way to engage your students in the classroom, and I think that they will find it very exciting. First, you're going to go to Socrative.com. Here you can click on the Get Started Now tab, and that will allow you to get started with your own teacher profile. I've already done this, so I'm going to go to the teacher login. It will ask you for your email and password, and we'll log you in. Here you will see a number of things. In the top right-hand corner, you'll see your room number. This is specific to you. This allows your students to log into their smart device so that they can answer your quizzes and polls. You will also see an area with single question activities, quiz-based activities, where you can edit and manage your quizzes, and also things about your specific profile. Now I'm going to show you how you can create your own quiz. You're going to go down to Manage Quizzes. On this screen, you can create a quiz, import a quiz, edit or delete quizzes, as well as see different reports. First, we are going to learn how to create a quiz. You have to first name your quiz. And then you can go down and choose whether you want it to be multiple choice or short answer. For this example, we will use multiple choice. I'm going to use a basic question. And then you can have up to 5 answer choices. You must remember to select the correct answer choice so that your students can tell if they got it right. You then go down here and click Save. Every time you create a quiz, it will give you a number that you can use to later import quizzes. One feature of this tool is that you can import quizzes from other teachers or colleagues. If you click this button here, it allows you to go in and import a shared quiz. All you have to do is have that number that popped up after you've created the quiz, and you type it in here. Click Import Quiz, and you'll be able to see other teachers' quizzes. This is a very valuable tool when you are looking to share examples with other colleagues. Another tool that can be used with Socrative is the use of single question activities. This can be used for polling your students or quizzing your students. In this example, we are going to use the true-false activity. This page will come up, and students can download the app to their own smart device. This can be a tablet, a laptop, a smartphone, anything that has internet with it. Once they have logged on with the room-specific number, then they can answer true or false. As students answer, a graph will pop up on the teacher's computer so that the students can see what responses are coming in. You can then discuss the activity and see what all of the students thought. After you have discussed, you can click End Activity. When you are ready to quiz your students, you can push Start Quiz. I'm going to use a quiz that I've already made for this example. You can then choose whether you want it to be student-paced or teacher-paced. You can choose to see the live results as the student answers. Now I am answering these questions on my iPad as if I were the student, and you will be able to see whether I got the answers right or wrong. As you can see, my name has just popped up, and I have answered the first question. You will see the correct answers over on the right-hand column, and this way you can track your students' progress as they take their quiz. Once the students are done taking their quiz, you can push End Activity. And here, if you'd like to see a report, you can push Download Report. It will be downloaded to your computer. where you can then open it and see what students answered to each question. You can see the number of correct answers and you can see their total score. This is an easy way for you to have the student's name and a final score for their quiz. Now that you have seen the teacher side of this tool, I'm going to show you what the student would do. I have found an app for this tool on the iPhone, the iPad, and even my Kindle that students could download to be able to respond to these questions. However, since I'm on the computer, you would simply Google Socrative Student and go to the first link. You will be prompted to type in the room number that is specific to your teacher and click Join Room. From here, I have started the quiz that we previously looked at. You type in your name and click Submit. This allows the teacher to know who is taking the quiz. You are then prompted with the different questions. You can select different answers and it will tell you if you got the right answer. From here you can go on to the next question. Now for this example I'm going to choose the wrong answer so that you will see what happens. It lets you know, but you can still go to the next question. When you are done, you simply click Finish Quick Quiz. And you wait for the teacher to start the next activity. The last feature of this tool that I want to show you is a game that you can play with your students called Space Race. It is where you can run the quiz as a game to make the learning more fun for your students. Again, we are going to use the practice quiz that we have been looking at. You can choose how many teams you will have and what colors they are going to be. Now you can see the two students that are trying to work through this quiz. I am using my iPhone and an iTouch to answer these questions. Now as the students answer, you will see the rockets shoot out further and you know that a team has selected the correct answer. As the students answer the questions, you will see the rockets go further and further until one team has won the race. This is a way that you can use these quizzes as a group activity or as individual activities to make the learning more engaging and a little more fun. I have created a handout for teachers who may want to use this tool in their own classroom. It gives a brief overview of Socrative and what it can do in their classroom. It then goes on to explain how they can get started using this tool. I will upload this into my assignment in case you'd like to use this tool in your own classroom. In conclusion, there are many ways that this tool can be used in your classroom, including online quizzes, polling questions, sharing quizzes with colleagues, and exploring learning through games. This use of technology will engage your students in a way like never before. I have come up with a few examples of how you could use this in the classroom. One example would be when teaching students about graphing, you could poll the students on their favorite color and then make a graph on the results. You could split the class into two teams, create a quiz on the subject matter that you're teaching, and then use the space race game to determine a winning team and reward them. You could quiz the students over math facts and see how fast they could answer the quiz. You could even use the true-false question and ask the students questions about themselves on the first day of school to learn more about them. One last idea is to import a quiz from a teacher in another country and show the students what students in other countries are learning about and teach them this way. These are just a few examples of many that could be used in the classroom using Socrative. Thank you for joining me in this video tutorial on how to use Socrative. I hope you have found it useful, and don't forget to download the handout for use in your classroom.